It's safe to say that in an era of workload management in cricket as a whole, there's perhaps no player whose workload is scrutinized and managed more than Indian pace talisman Jasprit Bumrah. Obviously, the unique nature of his action and the fact that he has had layoffs and major ones at that due to injuries, particularly stress fractures, has led to the BCCI treating Bumrah practically by wrapping him in cotton wool. He will more often than not only play in big tournaments and big series and will mostly be playing in the focus format of the year, depending on what ICC tournament is coming up. Well, it says a lot about Bumrah, the cricketer, that he recently notched up a pretty unique achievement or milestone when he was named in the playing 11 for the side, which will be taking on West Indies in the second and final test of the two-match series. Now, what exactly is the accomplishment that he's managed to get under his belt this time around? Well, let's take a look. The West Indies test, the second one that is taking place in New Delhi, is his 50th test appearance. So the 50th match that he's going to be playing in this particular format comes in this particular game. And he has now played 50 games at least across all formats, which in itself is massive because he's the first Indian seamer to actually get to this particular milestone. There have been other players who have done this from India, and we'll go over that list in just a bit. But he's the first pace bowler to actually get onto this list, which is impressive when you realize that his workload is consistently monitored, managed, and he is treated with the utmost care because such is the nature of his match-winning exploits that you want him fit and available for only the big tournaments and the big series. So who exactly is on this particular list that he's joining? You'll not be surprised to know it's mostly batter friendly. Take a quick look at this list. You've got Virat Kohli, who of course was an all-format giant when he was active across formats. You've got MS Dhoni, who's managed to notch up himself up on this list as well. There's, of course, Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul, all four of whom, by the way, are batsmen. And the only other pure bowler, aside from Bumrah, who's only recently made it onto this list, is Ravindra Ashwin, with Ravindra Jadeja being the sole pure all-rounder on this particular list. But if you're looking at this list, it makes one thing pretty clear. Being an all-format player is much easier if you are a batter. Because, again, of the 7, 4 of them are batters, one of them being a wicketkeeper batter in MS Dhoni. The only bowlers who have managed to do it, Ashwin and Bumrah, and you can count Jadeja because, well, he's technically an all-rounder. But it is a pretty impressive feat to notch up for Bumrah because, as I said, his workload has been the constant thing that is monitored, scrutinized, and everything else. But the fact that he's still managed to play at least 50 games across all formats in his career shows that he has been fairly durable, of course, aside from the times he's been out with long injury layoffs. And one hopes that he can add to these appearances. It's very unlikely that he'll reach the milestone of 100 test matches. That, of course, seems a little off unless he somehow has a resurgence or, more importantly, gives up one white ball format. But it is impressive and deserves to be celebrated regardless. What are your thoughts on Bumrah joining a rather illustrious list on Indian cricket's, honors board, let's call it? You can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.